Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. I am mostly planning on, which I'm very excited about, moving my little pothos that I repotted about a month ago, I think. At least at this point. It might be longer, honestly. It feels like I repotted her a long time ago. But when I did that, the next day she was very stressed out and not doing well. So I moved her closer to the window. Well, literally in the windowsill, but I moved her closer to the window so she could get plenty of sunshine and light, and that definitely seemed to help. And she is fully recovered, which is really exciting. And she has a ton of leaves again, and yeah, she's just really healthy again. And because she is all recovered, I can finally move her back to her main home on the shelf behind me when I knit every night. And in her spot right now is propagations that I took from her, and one of my other pothos is also in that container. I'm going to move those little guys, but I want to keep them in the same general area because they're really liking it there. So I'm also going to make a macrame hanger for them to go underneath the shelf, so they're still in the general area. But that's not till later. I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you in a second when I get started moving my plants around a little bit. I can't really tell. I think those guys got some water last night, but they look a little bit dry, but it's going to be raining again soon. They had a big thunderstorm last night and a little bit of rain today, and they seem to be doing okay so far. The soil didn't get blown out, and that's the most important thing. And I am going to attempt to cut the grass here. It might be too wet still, so we will see because it did just rain. But yeah, if you can tell, it's pretty darn long, so I'm gonna see how I do with cutting the grass real quick. This is how long the grass is now compared to how it was before. So it was decently long, but I only had to go over it once, which was very nice. Hey, sweetie, you ready to go back home? Come here, girl. And you guys are going to need a new container because you have outgrown this little cup and you're going to be getting a new friend. So I'm going to get you guys a new container. But for right now, you're going to wait right here and you get to go back home. This is very exciting. That makes me very happy, seeing her back in her normal spot. Just knowing that she's recovered and everything, yeah, that makes me way more happy than, you know, I probably should be. The fact that she's okay, it really makes me happy. And also, as you can see, she has a new leaf there, and this is a new leaf over here, and then she has a bunch more that haven't opened. Oh, I wanted to show you the bird of paradise before I forget to do that. This is the leaf that I mentioned yesterday that just opened. This one, it's not quite fully open yet, so it's still gonna get bigger. But yeah, this leaf is just massive and it's so impressive. This is the only other leaf that it has opened since I have had it, almost a year now. But that's the only leaf that it has gotten since I've had it. And this leaf is just like, the fact that it's only technically a day that it's been open and it's that big, this thing is gonna be so huge. It's very exciting how big it's gonna be. All right, let's get the rest of my little pothos repotted. I'm gonna try and that is the perfect placement for that. I didn't look at the camera before I hit record there. But I'm gonna get these guys replanted into a new container. I'm just gonna use one of the plantain chip containers that I have been using for basically all of my plants that I've been repotting recently. But yeah, I'm gonna get these guys into this, and also, it is time. Can you see the roots? There you go. This is the one that I just cut 2 weeks ago and put into that water, and the roots are already ready to come out of the water and go into a container. I cannot believe, there you go, now you can really see. Yeah, I cannot believe how quickly this little guy rooted. I think these guys are gonna be very easy too, because I'm gonna try and keep this soil. Sorry, you can't really see anything. I'm repotting the little one. There we go. The container isn't quite all the way filled, so I'm just going to use the rest of the soil that I brought outside for the basil seeds because it's here. I'm getting dirt everywhere. Oh well. Sand in the coconut feels so good. I love this soil. All right, little ones. I'll make these little guys their macrame container probably tomorrow, simply because I don't feel like doing it today, so I'm not going to. I have these little guys in their container, hopefully you can see, and hopefully they will like it. And I'm planning on putting the macrame off of this hanger right here, hopefully. If not, I'll put it on the other side, but hopefully it'll go right there. Do I want to keep this? I have plenty more, but it's still decent. I don't know, I'll decide. I'll keep it for now. But I'm gonna wash my hands real quick and clean off the thing that I'm using as a table right now. I'm gonna get this cleaned off real quick because I got it very, very dirty. And then I will be right back and start the knitting, which I am very much looking forward to today. But let me get cleaned up a little bit first. Everything is all clean, and now I can do the knitting without getting dirt all over the blanket. And we are staying once again on the orange yarn today. I think we might have a chance at this section because I think the temperatures are going to be very stable for the next little bit. I think we have a chance of this section being longer than the last really big section of the orange yarn. And obviously earlier today I was not planning on getting the yard work done. It just kind of happened. I thought today was going to be a lot rainier than it was, but it actually wasn't, so I kind of just took the opportunity and got it done while I could. It did rain today, but the grass dried very quickly because the sun came out, and that was very helpful. That's the only reason why I was able to get it done. So and it was definitely needed, but not as bad as I was expecting it to be, which was very exciting. So yeah, today was mostly just a normal day. The most exciting thing, you can't see her because she's too tall. She's up there, my pothos. She's back in her home, and that just makes me very happy because not having her there was honestly very sad, because when she wasn't there, she was not doing well. If you watched the video, probably like the next day and the next couple days after I put her in that container, she did not look like she was going to make it at all. So I was very worried about her, and the fact that she came back and she's healthy again, and honestly she maybe only lost like 10 or 15 leaves, which is way less than I was expecting. So the fact that she only lost like that few of leaves is extremely exciting, and she's healthy again, and she's healthy enough to go back home, which just, yeah, that makes me extremely happy. And I don't think I showed you while I was outside. I think I forgot, actually. Sorry about that. But the tomatoes are doing amazingly well, which, yeah, I am so excited about. And honestly, I do think that it will be possible to get, I don't know which two, but I am going to put 2 of them into the earth and see how they do this week, probably Thursday or Friday, which I am very nervous about, but I'm also very excited about because I didn't see any ants over in the garden at all. There were still a couple of wasps over there, but honestly, as long as they don't like sting me, because that hurts, I don't mind the wasps being out there at all because they eat the bad bugs and, you know, they're fine. I don't want the ants because they are bad to the plants, but I am planning on doing that this week, which is going to be the official start of the garden. And the little maple tree, I think that's a maple tree. I'm gonna call it a maple tree no matter what. If it is or isn't, that's what it's going to be to me. So the little maple tree that is out there, it still looks exactly the same as it did when I showed you it the day before yesterday or yesterday. I don't remember when I showed you it, but it still looks exactly the same as that. So the good news is when I repotted it, it didn't hurt it, but it hasn't changed at all. So I still don't know what it looks like. It doesn't have its second set of leaves or anything starting yet, but hopefully it will soon. Probably should, because for everything that I have read is maple trees, if that is what it is, grow really quickly. So it should start getting a second set of leaves here shortly. But I am already at the end of the first row here, so I am going to finish knitting this and then do the other row back, and then I will be right back to show you what it looks like for today. Okay, last couple stitches, and as I was knitting, I thought of something. It involves the pothos that I just replanted into their container. I haven't given them any more water because I forgot to when I got up to clean everything and to get ready to start knitting, but I forgot to give these little guys some water, and I realized I have the container. This is a maple syrup jar that I had the propagation in, so I am just going to give them this water because I have it. They drink about half of it, which is pretty darn impressive, but there we go. Now they have some water. And the little one that was propagated in there already knows that water technically because that's where they just were. And this is what the blanket looks like for today. Up close, it is the orange row that's still on the needle. And from the full view, I have to move backwards a little bit, but this is what the full thing looks like now. It's funny how far backwards I have to move all of a sudden. I'm really curious when I'm going to actually have to start standing up to show you all of it. Not quite yet, but it's feeling like probably next month I'll have to start standing up to show you it. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed your day today, no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you had a good day today. I really enjoyed getting to spend some of the day with you today, so thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you know how much it means. Like I said, I say it a lot, but truly, it does mean so much to me, so thank you so much. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna end the video, and like I said, for tomorrow, Wednesday is our normal plant care day for me, so I'm going to be changing the water in both of the water arrow gardens that are around, and also changing the water in my lucky bamboo, and just taking care of all my plants, making sure they have enough water, or if they need any plant food, stuff like that, all the normal care, if they need to be trimmed or treated for bugs, just all the things. And I'm also going to be, like I said, getting the macrame made for this little pothos over here, and hopefully they will be able to have a home hanging there or over there. I don't know which yet, but I will find out. Really hope you enjoyed the video, but more importantly, I hope you enjoyed your day, and I will see you tomorrow for the next video. Thank you again so much for spending some time with me. I haven't edited the video, but yeah, these are the marigolds that I just started, day before yesterday. One of them has already sprouted. Walking by, and I had to kind of backtrack because I was just like, wait, there is no way. But yeah, it already sprouted. That is crazy. I'm gonna end the video now, I promise. I'm gonna go get to editing. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks again so much for watching.